What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon, and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about Never Look Back by Lilliam Rivera. This is a Orpheus and Eurydice story, which if you don't know, it's the Greek myth where they fall in love, but then Eurydice dies and she's down in the underworld. Orpheus goes down there, he tries to save her, but he's not supposed to look back at her. He does anyway, and that curses her to stay in the underworld forever. It's a very tragic, beautiful love story. It's in Hades Town, all that kind of stuff. And in this story, it is a modern take on that. And our characters are in New York. We have Phaeus, who really loves his music. He's just kind of taking life as it goes. He's very carefree and happy. And then we have Yuri, who is dealing with a lot of trauma. She is from Puerto Rico, which was heavily devastated by hurricanes. She is seeing this manifestation of death. Like, clearly she's going through like some mental problems and that kind of thing. These two fall in love at first sight, blah, blah, blah. And then we continue on with the rest of the retelling. There's really not much to the story, and I kind of found it very boring. The love at first sight thing, I just really didn't buy into. Like, I kind of feel like you are sold on this romance only because you know that Orpheus and Eurydice are supposed to be together, not because Phaeus and Yuri kind of fit together. It just didn't really make a lot of sense. In the second half of this book, we actually like do the proper myth and all of that, and it went from being a modern retelling to pretty much being straight Greek myth, which was a little bit jarring and kind of weird. I was also hoping that it'd be a little bit more nuanced, because clearly Yuri is like seeing this manifestation of death. She's dealing heavily with mental illness. She's very lonely. She's depressed, all that kind of stuff. With a YA contemporary, I kind of want it to hit some more on those types of themes. And with this, I feel like it really just attributed that to like this more mystical thing that was happening, which is fine, but it just really didn't grab me, and it kind of irritated me, especially because it kind of seemed to imply that like the reason Puerto Rico was devastated by Hurricane Maria was like because of this one girl, which I didn't like. I kind of felt like it handled the destruction of Puerto Rico like very selfishly and very haphazardly, which really turned me off this story. I only gave it a 2 stars on Goodreads. I'm giving it a C+ here because I am giving it the benefit of the doubt. I recognize that this is a story that like I love Greek retellings. I love like Orpheus and Eurydice, that kind of thing, but the book, like the story in this book, is not one that I typically go for. It's very fluffy. I'm not really into love at first sight. I'm not really into like the type of story that this book wanted to tell. So I recognize that it wasn't for me. Might be for other people though. But it's still getting a low rating because I just feel like it didn't do enough. Like, it didn't really make me invested in the relationship between these two people. Like, the only reason you're invested in it is because you know, because of the myth, that they're supposed to be together. Like, I didn't really care one way or the other if they got together. And it's a split POV, which I felt like gave you nothing. If it had only been told from Yuri's perspective and we could have gone more into like her depression and her psyche, I think that really would have helped the story a lot. But as it is, it's just kind of a flat, bland retelling that I don't really think that we needed. Like, there was some things that I think it was trying to do that could have been cool, but overall it just wasn't executed in the best way. So I'm giving it a C+, and I wouldn't really necessarily recommend it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every week. That is everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!